Aurelion Sol got buffed, and not only that, Rylai's Scepter also got buffed. And let me tell you right now, Aurelion Sol S tier or S plus tier. I'm gonna teach you today how you can pretty much win every game with Aurelion Sol. It starts with the draft, but I'm also gonna teach you how to play against a bad draft as well. So first things first, I'm gonna explain to you how to build Aurelion Sol. Then we're gonna talk about the draft, and then we're gonna, talk about the gameplay and whatnot. The build is very nice and simple. That's the good thing about Aurelion Sol. You're always gonna start with Boots of Mana, always gonna start with Rylai's Scepter. Don't go for Rod of Ages or anything like that. Trust me, Rylai's Scepter is all you need, because with Rylai's Scepter, your first ability is gonna slow the enemy, which is gonna give you more stacks in the late game, which is actually gonna end up giving you more damage than the Rod of Ages. Also, Rylai's Scepter gives you that, what is it? 7% magic penetration, which Rod of Ages does not give you. So Rylai's Scepter always, 300 HP as well. Just basically never go Rod of Ages. I'm really trying to tell you, never, ever, 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 ever go Rod of Ages. If you ever go Rod of Ages on Aurelion Sol, you suck. Second item, here it becomes interesting because most games I go Trident, because Aurelion Sol does great damage that's AoE. But not only that, Aurelion Sol often takes down tanks, and tanks often have shield abilities like Nautilus or whatever. And not only that, tanks almost always, and I would actually say pretty much always, have Stone Plate. Now Trident cuts that Stone Plate in half, and even further, right? Like Trident is gonna cut it in half. So very, very important to go for Ocean's Trident if the enemy has any front line at all, even if that front line doesn't have any shields. Next up we go for Rabadon's Death Cap, just for maximum damage, and then these two items are going to be the items you want to go for, just to shred the tanks. If you're against squishy enemies, you actually want to switch Liandry's for like a Crown of the Shattered Queen, or even I don't personally like Infinity Orb, because your third ability already kills enemies from like 10% HP or even more, depending on how many stacks you have. So me personally, I never go Infinity Orb, but you can go for it with your first ability. It can be good. But if you are a master Aurelion Sol player, never go Infinity Orb. You're not going to need it. Instead, go Riftmaker, even against squishies. For the enchantment, go for Stasis. Stasis is just always good. Go for Stasis. And then here with the runes we go for Arcane Comet. Arcane Comet is not even ideal on Aurelion Sol. It's just going to give you a nice early game boost. But the problem is nothing else is worth it. First Strike is not worth it, and just nothing else is really worth it. So just go for Comet. This is going to be the best rune you can go for. Here we go for Gathering Storm for obvious reasons, late game scaling. We go for Giant Slayer, again for obvious reasons. As an Aurelion Sol, you are taking down the tanks, so you of course want Giant Slayer. Here we go for Legend Bloodline, because you're going to do so much damage, you're going to be healing a lot, and all of the others are kind of useless. And then here, Bone Plating, so you do not get one shot. Here, interestingly, you go Cleanse. Summoner spells are a little bit awkward with Aurelion Sol, because you can't really use them. Because when you're using your first ability, it's a little bit awkward to move your hand to use it during the first ability, so it doesn't quite work. But I noticed that Cleanse saved me many, many times. You can go Ghost, but I don't like it at all. You can go Barrier as well if the enemies have heavy diving champions with low amounts of CC. So if they don't have a lot of stuns or anything, but they just have damage that's diving you, you can go Barrier. It's actually very good. But like as I said, more often than not, I go Cleanse. So like if they ever catch me with a Nautilus ultimate or anything like that, I'm just gonna cleanse it. So that's it about the build. Let's now get into the gameplay. I only have one gameplay for you guys today. I want to upload more videos, so I'm gonna try to make single gameplay videos on my main channel rather than double gameplay. This means that you guys are gonna get more gameplays, but some videos are still gonna be double gameplay. Level 1, wait, let me fix my screen real quick. Level 1 Aurelion Sol. He's actually surprisingly strong at level 1. A lot of people think Aurelion Sol is just a late game champion, which I mean, he is a late game champion. But early game, level 1, he actually beats most matchups. Level 1. When we go to level 2, he's gonna lose matchups. But level 1, he wins. Because you just have to use your first ability. Whether it's an enemy ranged champion or a melee champion, they're pretty much always gonna lose that trade. Level 1. But level 2, we don't do that anymore. Level 2, we're chilling. So now I'm not gonna mess with him anymore. He's still level 1, which is actually why I am messing with him. But I'm mainly looking at the minis. The screen is still not good. There we go. Okay, now it's a lot better. By the way, guys, I'm doing a skin giveaway, like always. Giving away 3 skins this month, and all you have to do to enter is put down a comment under this video. Just put in a comment, you enter a giveaway. Also give this video a like if you're enjoying it. It really supports the channel a lot. There you go. You see how good cleanse is right there? Actually saved me from, you know, potentially having to flash. Wait. Okay, he flashes. I could have flashed, but it would have been a very awkward fight, because then he could have outplayed me by dodging my first ability, and then his fling was on a low cooldown, he could have actually killed me, so I really didn't want to have to deal with that. Let's dash on him. The minion is body blocking, the minion. I actually couldn't kill him, he played it so smart. Did you see what he did? He used the minion to body block. Very, very smart singed right there. I'm just backporting, he's not gonna run me down anyways. Morgana, if she catches this singed... No, she didn't. Okay, it's fine. Always mana boots first. The moment you buy mana boots, your game is already gonna be so much more fun. You can just spam your abilities. The thing with Aurelion Sol, guys, and this is very obvious, but I'm gonna say it anyways, is early game you just wanna stack. I noticed that with Aurelion Sol, I'm not ganking a lot. You can gank early game. If you have your ultimate available, you can use your second ability and go in from behind and gank. Also, something I generally recommend to do, this is, I actually pretty much always do this, using your third ability before ulting. You want to use your third ability before ulting. Look, right here I'm just ulting him, but he actually used his ult to get out of my ult. Bit of an awkward situation, but it is what it is. Oh. He's so fast! Come on. No. See, as you can see, Aurelion Sol is really not that strong early on. By the way, green shirt guy, I'm teasing you. I am teasing you, my friend. I am teasing you. This sweater is a little green, but not all the way. I am teasing you. You know, when we have something that's properly green, I'm gonna have the floating head. I am teasing you. That's funny. Oh, by the way, guys, let me tell you how you can pretty much insta-win a game with Aurelion Sol. Talking about the draft. There are some champions that if you pick Aurelion Sol into them, I would say it immediately increases your chance of winning by like 10%. Let me tell you those champions. Number 1, Dr. Mundo. Number 2, Garen. Number 3, Darius. Number 4, Volibear. Number 5, you have Alistar. Number 6, you have Braum. 7, Nautilus. 8, which one did I forgot? A very important one. Okay. Let's ult him into my third ability. Easy kill. This is why I use third ability into ult, by the way. Because it pulls them into the middle. Makes it a lot easier for you to aim your ultimate. Rather than trying to just hit it without slowing them down or whatever. Basically... Oh, Nasus. That's the one that I forgot. Pick Aurelion Sol into champions that are not very mobile and that are very tanky. Champions that get their value out of being tanky. Rammus, for example, as well. These champions, you know, the whole point of their pick is just being tanky and healing up. Of course, you as an Aurelion Sol don't care about any of that. The only thing as an Aurelion Sol that is annoying is fast champions, mobile champions. So Singed is actually annoying. It's not even that good of a matchup to be against Singed. Because Singed can run me down and throw me, he can fling me back, and I really don't like that. But they have Mundo, so I love playing as Mundo. I just, you know, I want to fight him forever, because every time I hit the cycle of my first ability, I'm gonna get a stack. And of course with Aurelion Sol, it's all about getting those stacks up, right? So hitting your first ability over and over again, landing those ultimates, and of course using your third ability to get them on the waves. These are all things that you know are obvious and I don't even really have to talk about. Once you buy your Wildlife Scepter, it's going to be a lot easier to stack with your first ability. So for me, what I do, once I got that Wildlife Scepter, that's when I truly start to gank lanes more often. I'm ulting because Volibear is here. And I'm maintaining a position. Oh, come on, third ability? No. Oh, nice, I killed him anyways. And when you get a kill, of course, you get your second ability back. I got no mana, Nice. We're still running. I cannot. Oh my god. Oh. I'm not gonna dash into that. He could be there. Yeah. Let's just use our first ability into the wall. It's fine. I got 2 kills out of this exchange. It's okay. By the way, I played this game after not playing Aurelion Sol for like, what, like half a year or something? I don't know. I just find this new Aurelion Sol a lot easier to play. He's really not, in my opinion, he's really not that difficult. I also made another Aurelion Sol video on the HellsDevil Plus channel. I'm not sure when I'm going to upload that one, but subscribe on the HellsDevil Plus channel if you don't want to miss that out. Link is in the description, or just look up HellsDevil Plus. In case you don't know, I upload 2 Wild Rift videos every single day on the HellsDevil channel, HellsDevil Plus channel, sorry. So, you know, if you're missing my content, go to that channel. You're gonna have infinite content over there. You can see it's a bit difficult for me to stack on this Singed. But here, of course, I wanna fight. Of course I wanna fight. Look, I'm gonna ult both of them. Oh my god, we hit the Singed and we hit the Mundo. That's gonna be 16 stacks of Stardust. Because I landed my ultimate on 2 people. Every enemy you hit is going to be 8 stacks, which is really a lot. It's really a lot. And now we're going to get 7 more stacks. Something you need to understand as well is when you use your third ability on a wave, make sure you get the cannon minion. The small minions are not that important. They give 1 per minion, 1 stack of Stardust. The big one, the cannon minion or the big minion, whatever you want to call it, that's the one that gives you 5 stacks. Like that one individual minion is more important than the rest of the wave. So if you ever, you know, early game where you cannot take the whole wave, just take the cannon minion. That one will give you 5 stacks. You're gonna be better off just taking that. Also, always, whenever your ability is up, use it on the wave. Like right here, I don't ignore it to take the turret. No, the turret can wait. You wanna stack as fast as possible. The stacking is really key to victory with Aurelion Sol. Stacking your stacks of Stardust is actually more important than getting more gold. Like, your Stardust is gonna give you more damage than the items will. That's like, it's just better. Get those stacks up. Get those stacks up like crazy. I'm buying anti-shield because they do have a Mundo frontline. They have a Janna with shields, which is not that many shields. But I also realized they're gonna have frontlines, they're gonna have stone base. I'm probably gonna ult this. I actually hit him as well, which is really good. Totally worth my ultimate, because I did a lot of damage on him. And I got 8 stacks, and I cleared the wave, so... This is how you really accelerate your stacking. Of course, cleansing is third ability. I don't want to be caught into that. But yeah, that's how you really accelerate how much Stardust you get. I want him to fling me so that I can dash away. Look, I'm not even moving. I'm not even moving. Because in a situation like that, of course, during my second ability, using my first ability, during your second ability, your first ability does more damage. So, of course, you want to be able to do that. Some people are not able to do that because it takes quite a bit of skill to do it effectively. You know, you don't have to be able to do that, but of course, it's, you know, if you want to practice it, it's very helpful if you're able to use your first ability during your second ability. It really helps a lot, like it does so much more damage. It also resets the ability, so like you can use it, and then you can use it again and reposition yourself for free. This is going to be a huge wave. Look at how many stacks I'll get from this wave. We go from 172 to, it's probably going to be like 177 or something. 186. Sorry, from 172 to 186. I thought I said 62. What the hell? I have the empowered ult. Of course, like I'm timing it as well with the objective. And then again, I'm not wasting any time. Of course, I'm shoving the wave. I'm using this ability real quick. And that's going to be like 9 or like 8 extra stacks, which of course counts a lot. They want to take the Drake. You can also put your third ability under the Drake. It's going to give you good stacks as well. But unfortunately, I was a tad bit too late here. But then again, I took the wave with it anyways, so I was okay with it. This Poppy was very good, by the way. And then again, another wave. You see? Like nothing is happening this game, but I am getting stronger, you know. I don't mind this nothing that's happening. Because like I am getting a lot stronger than the enemies are. You need to remember, I'm getting the same gold as the enemies by taking delays. But on top of that, I'm getting my stacks, which is increasing my stats on everything. All my abilities are going to be stronger because of these stacks. Especially my first ability and my third ability. You see again, I ignored the turret just to get those stacks. And we're on 210 stacks 10 minutes into the game. I would say like getting a minimum of, you have to get a minimum of like 12 stacks per minute. Now I got 20, which is ridiculously good, but like a bare minimum should be 12. If you're below 12, you really need to stop playing Aurelion Sol or you need to practice. Because like under 12, you're never gonna win games on this champion. And 15 is a really good one. Like if you can get 15, you're very, very good. Again, we're using our third ability right there. and forced the Caitlyn to flash and use third ability to escape. Had she not flashed, she would have just died. I'm not gonna flash in. No. No reason to do that. Singed is coming. Wait, but that was awkward. Didn't I use my cleanse? Why did he root me in place? I think my cleanse was perhaps a bit too late. It wasn't, because cleanse only gives you like 0.25 seconds of cleansing. So like you have to be very specific with the timing. Oh. That's not good. That's a bit awkward. No, I have such a big nose. Do you guys also have like a point over here where you cannot see because your nose is in the way? I asked this to a friend of mine once, and she said she doesn't have this. So like apparently my nose is that big that I genuinely have like a point right here where my right eye and my left eye cannot see under my nose. Like I cannot see my finger. If I put my finger here, I actually cannot see it. Like I'm serious, I don't see my finger. Because I see this point of my nose twice because of how big my nose is. Is that normal? Like, do you guys have that as well? I'm curious, like, let me know in the comments. If you put your finger under your nose like this, do you see it or not? Like, do you have a dead point here? Do you have like a dead point in your vision because of your nose? Oh, I'm in a bad position. Let's flash out. As a Aurelion Sol, you generally can fight off these melee champions by just using your first ability, but you have to be careful. Some of them can run through it. If it's a Mundo with his ultimate, he's very, very fast. So he can actually maybe be a little immune. Oh. Morgana. I stood still. I made it so easy for her to block that. What the hell? Oh my god. This Caitlyn is quite strong, even though her build... She's going for the walking turret build, and it's working. I've made a video on that build before. Where's my camera? I updated the app for my camera, and since I updated it, it's messing with me. And I cannot access the app. I don't know why, it's just not working. Like, look, why is it... There we go, focus here. It's a good camera, but now it's just not... It's auto-focusing all the time, and I just move my head around left and right. So of course it's not gonna be good. Look at that, that's just 10 stacks for free. Nice and easy. Because it's 2 cannon minions. When you get past 12 minutes, you can really get a lot more stacks. Like, then you can really start stacking, because every wave is gonna have an extra cannon minion. So you get like 4 extra stacks on average per wave. It's a lot, like it's really a lot. So like, don't forget to shove the waves. You can see I shoved bot wave, and I immediately went to mid lane, either going for the dragon or the wave. They got Baron. I can ult him here, yeah, sure. There we go, just kill him, and just take this Drake. Nice. Because it's Dragon Soul. We don't really care much about this Baron, because this was Soul. Funny how only the Mundo understood how important this Soul was. Rest of them, they went for Baron, thinking like they're gonna win the game with Baron. Of course they're not. I mean, they could if we're stupid, but if we just play it safe, even give up some inhibitors, we're gonna be completely okay, because we got the Soul. We got Dragon Soul, which is way more valuable than a temporary Baron. Unless you can end the game with the Baron, of course. Aurelion Sol, by the way, incredibly good at defending Baron waves. So that's also why I just didn't care about the Baron. I can defend against it really easy. Oh, I missed that one minion. That's a bit awkward. He's not invited to the party. That one minion. He was too late to the party, so he didn't join it. I missed the stack. I'm on 306 stacks, by the way, guys. 306. This is where the game gets really fun. The amount of stacks is just gonna be ridiculous. Boom, boom. Oh, we are getting out of here. When you're dashing away, you can use your first ability. It's very powerful because it slows you down, which is a good thing, so that, you know, you can just keep using your first ability on the enemy. And then in combination with the Wildlife Scepter, which makes it a lot easier to keep hitting the enemy, because of course you slow them, they also cannot get to you. It's a very, very nice and toxic little combination you can do. Oh, this has to be an ult. Yeah, I got the Caitlyn. I got the Caitlyn. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. This positioning. Look. You see how I destroyed this Darius? He used a stone plate, but I didn't care. Look, now we're getting to the backline, and yeah, now I'm on top of Caitlyn and she's dead. You see how you play ASOL? You kill the frontliner and then you dive the backline. You kill the frontliner faster than the enemy backline will kill your frontline. Unless they have like a Vayne or something, but a Caitlyn is not gonna get through my frontline. Oh. I'm gonna hold my ground here. I'm gonna hold my ground. I'm not afraid of him. Like, I'm actually not afraid of him. And remember, I will stack like a truck on him. Morgana needs to help me here. But look, I'm holding my ground. I'm holding my ground. Holding my ground. There we go. The best thing would have even been to use my third ability to secure that kill, but like... I mean, yeah, okay, I should have done it. I would have gotten more stacks that way. Aurelion Sol takes jungle pretty slow, by the way. He's definitely not fast with the jungle. We're just gonna finish the green book here. Actually, no. We had enough gold. That's why I took the Gromp. Because then I could get a whole ass Riftmaker. Look at that. 12% missing health damage on the... sorry, 12% execution on the third ability. And 10% maximum health damage on my first ability. Every time it ticks. Which is insane. Huge damage already. Am I gonna go in? Oh, I'm gonna ult this probably. Third ability ult? Oh boy. Oh! First ability? Oh my god. Oh, she's ulting me? Stasis? Nice. I also timed it so that when she would shoot, I would stasis. And not instantly. Oh, this is risky. So I'm immediately going out. But if Jinx moves towards me... Oh, Jinx is not moving towards me, guys. Why is she not moving to me? I don't understand. If she moved to me, I would have killed the Mundo. She moved away from me. I really don't get why. I really do not get why. Also, we're almost on 400 stacks, guys. We're almost on 400. They did get Elder, though, which is very annoying. Look at how big that third ability is now. Of course, it keeps getting bigger when you get more stacks. Which really helps a lot. I got my ult, but I really want to ult when I have my third ability up. Actually... Oh boy, look at this. Oh no. Huge ultimate. We're diving the Janna. We're diving the Janna, and she's just dead. She's just... And then we're going out. But before going out, we're of course gonna bully him. My third ability can execute jungle camps because it does execute damage. So I stole it from him. And now I'm not even afraid of the Singed anymore. I can hold my ground against him. I can just absolutely hold my ground. Even if he flings me, I'll be okay. He wants to go on me. Look at that, damn it. That was my Arcane Comet, by the way. That was my Comet. Oh, wow. Can I kill him? Bye-bye, buddy. Bye-bye, buddy. Bye-bye, buddy. That's all I can say. How many stacks? We're gonna be on 450 stacks right here. 447. 20 minutes into the game. This is 22 stacks per minute, by the way. I'm on almost 900 ability power, 5 item Aurelion Sol. Do you think they have any chance of winning on 29 Arcane Comet stacks by also? My Arcane Comet itself is just gonna do like 300 damage already. 14.4% execute on my third ability. 14.4. That's incredible. I want to go on Caitlyn. Oh, bye-bye. Oh, bye-bye, Caitlyn. Wait, she's not dead? Then again, Mundo, I'm gonna hold my ground against him. His Stoneplate is useless. I got anti-shield. His Stoneplate is useless too. I got anti-shield. It's so stupid. Yeah, this champion is broken right now. This champion is absolutely broken. I'm telling you, right now, Aurelion Sol broken. He was already really good. He was already actually picked very often in Legendary Queue. But now, broken. Broken. Absolutely broken. So let's take a look at how much damage I did and everything like that. This was a normal rank game, by the way. Poppy got MVP. She played really good. Look at the stats as well. Look at the stats. I had 16 kills. I did 62,000 damage. Poppy did 46, which is crazy. She's a tank, but she did 46. And yeah, here's the news. 4,400 damage from Giant Slayer as well. So yeah, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Really hope you enjoyed this video. And I will see you all in the next Wild Rift video. Bye-bye.